Hi, this is YC and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how I make my golden chicken casserole. And if you're like me, you've been very busy. I've been driving people places, I've been doing laundry, like 3 loads of laundry and dishes and you name it. I've been busy. And this is one of those really easy meals that are great for a busy day. So were you in a hurry this morning and thawed out chicken and you didn't know what you wanted to use it for? You can use it for this golden chicken casserole. It is really a good casserole. Okay, so I'm going to show you. The first thing I did was I roasted a couple chicken breasts, and you want it to come out to, you want enough chicken to make about 3 cups of chopped or cubed chicken. And so I did a couple chicken breasts, and I just roasted them in my toaster oven. And I didn't put that fluid, it made it after I roasted them with all my seasonings. I had onion powder, lemon pepper, garlic, and of course salt, because they're not going to taste like anything without salt. And after it comes out, after you're done cooking them, and you put your seasonings on after you clean them and put olive oil on them, you want to seal them right away as soon as they come out of the oven. And you leave them like that for a long time. I've left them like that now for over 2 hours. And what happens is your chicken stays nice and moist. It doesn't get dried out. So you want to seal in all that goodness right away as soon as your chicken comes out of the oven from roasting. And I wouldn't boil it. Try to roast it if you can. It's more flavorful if you can do that. Okay, so you're going to take your chicken pieces, and you can cut them or shred them or cube them, or however you want to do it. Let's see here. I can just go like this. You see how tender it is? So it's already falling apart. Look at this. It's just coming apart in chunks on its own. Okay. And so probably when you put it in your bowl and stir it with your other ingredients for this casserole, it'll probably, break apart even more. Okay. It's just beautiful meat. It's really beautiful. Okay. All right, and I have one more to do. And after I cut up this next one, this is definitely going to be at least 3 cups. I'm going to go ahead and put this in the bowl. Okay. This next one, oops, I got it all over. That's the thing, it's juicy. It is juicy. I'm making a mess. Okay. It has been a busy day. And I wanted something, good, economical, simple. Look at this. Just kind of cut these. Normally I slice them real thin and really nice and neat on the side when I'm doing sandwiches, but this is going into a casserole, so it doesn't really matter. Okay. All right. And like I said, it's probably going to keep falling apart as you add your ingredients. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in the bowl now too. wipe up where I splattered here. Okay. Now, that's definitely enough. You know, we're going to use, I greased a 9x13, so that's definitely going to be enough for my 9x13. Okay. Now, on this recipe, you can put in the first 7 ingredients in your bowl. Okay, so we have, of course, 3 or maybe a little more cups of chicken. And then you want a 1/4 cup of milk. And this is just almond milk. I didn't go out and buy special milk or anything like that. Of course, it's unsweetened. And then a 1/2 cup of sour cream. And you know I always put all the measurements and the recipes down in the description below. So you don't have to worry about that or memorize this. Okay. Now you're going to use, let me see, that's after. What else? I've only made it a couple times before. I make a lot of different recipes. So I want to try and do it right. And we have a can of cream of chicken soup. And this is just the Chef Cupboard's soup like I get from Aldi. You don't have to use expensive Campbell or anything like that. Just any cream of chicken soup. Okay. I guess the ideal thing would have been to pour my little bit of milk I had in here, right? Get all this out, but if I make it enough times, you get to know those things as you go. Okay. Now, so we've got the soup, the sour cream, the milk, the chicken, and then now we're going to put in 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and I'm just gonna eyeball it. You know, I'm gonna eyeball it. And then they want like a 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. And I have cracked black pepper, which I already had put on the chicken, but I'm just gonna use regular pepper for putting in my ingredients. Okay. Now, and also, you want to put in a frozen bag of mixed vegetables. And I'll go get that right now. Okay. And this is also from Aldi. It's just this size. Let me see, it says 12 ounce. And I'll make sure I put those ounces in the description. Mixed vegetables. You just pour it all in. Okay. And you stir this all together. So let's see if that's 7 ingredients. We got the chicken soup, the sour cream, the milk, the diced chicken or cut chicken, and mixed vegetables, salt, and pepper. So that's your 7 ingredients. So once you mix this together, you can pour this into your casserole dish, and then we'll do the topping. And like I said, this is great if you've had a busy day. Okay. Just pour it in. Ooh. And I mean, if you want, you could actually probably mix it right in, you know, your dish that you're going to be putting in the oven. I don't see why you couldn't. It's just, it would take a little bit more time to mix it around. If you put it in a bowl, you could whip it around pretty good, you know. But either way, I'm sure it's fine. Okay. Kind of like a mock chicken pie. And I'm used to making chicken pies with the crust and everything. But you know, if you've had a hectic day or a busy day, that's you know, a lot of work. That's a lot of work. So okay, now we're going to worry about the top part of it. So I'll put this aside, and you're going to use let's see, 3/4 cup of baking mix and 1/4 cup of the Jiffy corn mix, or any kind of corn flour that you have. 1/4 cup of this and 3/4 cup of like a Bisquick, and that's what I have measured out in here already. Okay, and I'm going to get a little bowl to make this easier for me. Okay, and then let's see, you want to put in 1 egg, and this is where the other cup of milk comes in. Remember earlier you used 1/4 cup, now you use 1 cup. So you have to make sure you have at least 1 1/4 cups of some kind of milk in the house when you go to do this recipe. Okay, and let me just use this fork. It's not going to hurt anything. Okay. And what we're going to do after too is, I don't know if, let me see. You spoon this mixture over this, and then you sprinkle with a couple cups of shredded cheese. And I'm just going to use some shredded cheese that I had during the week when we did tacos and chili. So one's Mexicans and one is taco. It's just leftover, and that's what I'm going to be using. But, you know, I'm sure that, you know, you can use a couple cups of any kind of cheese that you want, or whatever you have on hand in the house, you know. And this does cook at 375 degrees for about 30 to 35 minutes. I probably should have grabbed a whisk, but this should do the job. And my youngest son really loves this a lot. He was wondering when I was going to make more of it. And it's economical too. I mean, just, you know, we're a family of 5, and it only took a couple chicken breasts and a small thing of mixed vegetables and 1 egg. I mean, you really can't beat the price for that many people. Okay, I think that's good enough, and I'm just going to, it looks liquidy, so I'm going to pour it on. I'm just going to pour it across it. Okay. There we go. And I probably could make it, yeah, I can make it go around just by tilting my pan. I can make it go, you know, where I need it to go, or where I think it needs to be coated. Okay, that looks good. And now I'm gonna, I don't know if I want to put this on right now or later. I'll put it on now. Can't remember what I did before, but I'll put it on now. Okay. Might be enough just to use one of these bags. Depends on how much I have in it. Okay. And you know, when I was doing laundry, that's when I had my chicken in the toaster oven. I mean, you just throw seasonings on it, throw it in the toaster oven, and go about your day. I mean, it's really not that difficult. Yeah, I think this is going to be enough with just this brand. I'm not going to use the rest of the other bag. The kids can put it on grits or whatever they want, you know. Okay. This looks good. And that's all there is to it. And like I said, it goes in the oven at 375 for 30 to 35 minutes. And I'll bring you back so you know what it looks like when it's all done. And that couldn't be more simple. Golden Chicken Casserole. Hi, welcome back. Now the Golden Chicken Casserole is out of the oven. And I'm just going to plate a piece of it for my husband's lunch tomorrow so you can see what it looks like. It smells really, really good. I mean, it started smelling great the first 10 minutes it was in the oven. And there it is. Oh, it looks so good. I'll give you an idea. Let me turn this casserole around. I mean, you can see what it looks like in here. Okay, and then I'll turn it around so you can see what it looks like. And it looks kind of like a really thick, kind of like a pot pie. And it smells really good. So I hope the next time you thaw chicken and don't know what to do with it, or you're just having a busy day, that you think of this recipe and give it a try. Have a great night.